obviously.
Catch you later, Black Jesus. Good night to that man, Black Jesus. We got Junkyard Justice coming to the ring. I don't know if my man Arachne Soul is still around here. He might be at the concession. There he is. We got Arachne Soul out here.
Just getting back from the concession.
The man is out here.
Hold on, we got a wild fan. Can we get Bitters? I wish Bitters was here to tase this man. Hey, you get back to your seat before we commentate. No, you can't commentate. We tried you before, and it was a lackluster job. We got Junkyard Justice out here. No offense to no disrespect. Now we got the daring one, Dante Dixon. It's good to hear you, Arachne Soul.
Yeah, Dante Dixon, a happy man. He's still got his hair.
Hey, man, listen, that was an intense match, too. You want to talk about intense matches. Ladies and gentlemen, the hair versus hair, mullet versus mullet match. Dixon versus Sal. This is a one-fall match here.
Great match at the last pay-per-view. Junkyard Justice, a guy who really started on the mid-card, on the midweek mid-card, and has worked his way up to the main event roster here. Very technically sound is he for a guy who looks the way he does.
That's right. That's right. Junkyard Justice, one of our midweek, mid-card success stories. And, even though he's still missing some pieces to those ski goggles of his, he's still out here wrestling.
Yeah, well, he likes to hang out with Heathcliff. Junkyard Justice is one of these guys who has a very dangerous finishing move. It's a full Nelson sit-out slam. A lot of people would call it a Bubba Bomb. He calls it the compactor, the trash compactor. And I think if he hits Dante Dixon with it here tonight, it's going to spell the end.
Well, we'll see. Dante Dixon has that burning hammer as a response to a lot of moves here. So we'll see. These are two hard-hitting guys. Both of them are masochists. They love pain. So we'll see how this plays right.
That burning hammer, as we see the lateral press here, referee with the 1 count. That burning hammer was a move invented years ago by Kenta Kobashi in Japan. It was so dangerous in his entire career, he broke it out less than 10 times. Nice senton bomb there. And once again, we see the hockey fight. We've seen this in earlier matches here tonight. We saw this in the Banned from TV Championship match. Ricky Valentino and Black Cheese Jr. And let me ask you, Keith, how do you see this thing playing out?
This one right here, these two guys?
Yeah.
Violently, of course. I do not know who's going to take this match. All I can tell you, Arachne Soul, is that whoever gets this match, he's going to have to fight for it.
We've certainly seen more of Dante Dixon as Dixon gets pinned here, another 2 count that time, than we have of Junkyard Justice. What does Dante Dixon usually do to break guys down?
Well, Dante Dixon, he's a brawler, most definitely. So he's definitely going to pick you apart. You're going to see a lot of spinning chops, probably to the back of the head. You might see a little floor work with Dante Dixon. Basically, Dante Dixon likes to do everything that the normal man is afraid to do. He gets his hands dirty.
He's a very extreme guy. He looks extreme. From what I've heard, the ladies love Dante Dixon. But, it's great. You got some ladies at the end of the night and all of that. But you make your money here in the ring, and you make more money if you win.
Well, I guarantee both of these guys are trying to win. The daring one, Dante Dixon, is known to be extreme. He incorporates that into his repertoire. Catches opponents off guard. Get that win. And look at this. Headbutts to the temple right there. Good
Nasty
Lord.
Headbutts.
That's
We saw a pinfall attempt.
Just bridge of the nose. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's rough. We saw a pinfall attempt a couple of moments ago, I should say. Didn't get the job done. Trifecta of boots in the corner, high crotch, scoop and a slam. Maybe looking for like a Vader bomb there now.
Look at that Yokozuna bomb.
Yeah. Of course, Yokozuna had all the weight behind it. This is a regular-sized pro wrestler sitting on your chest right here.
Junkyard Dog doesn't wash regularly. I'm sure he smells very gamey. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, the women love that. You get that musk in the air. Northern Lariat.
Some Paulie musk, some Paulie foam. I don't know.
Yeah. 2 Northern Lariats there. Dante Dixon with the 3rd one.
Yeah, we can't be out here talking about pheromones, Arachne. So we got a job to do. These guys are doing their job. Ooh, look at the pin here.
was a Takeshi Morishima-style Greco-Roman backdrop driver. Couldn't get the 3 count off of it. Pogo pile driver.
Good Lord, he almost stuck that man into the ring there.
Yeah, it's the way to break somebody's neck.
That's one thing I don't think Junkyard Justice cares too much about is his opponent's neck. Oh, look at this.
Yeah, I remember seeing the Steiner brothers use that growing up. That's a great show of strength there from Junkyard Justice. Follows up with a pin. Only got a 2.
I think it blew him up a little bit now.
So now, why was the decision made for Junkyard Justice to come up to the main roster and not just wrestle Midweek Madness?
Junkyard Justice has about 5 wins under his belt. He's a solid competitor. He's shown nothing but tenacity and the will to succeed. And here in the AAWA, we like to reward wrestlers that are trying to be the best. You know, we don't like a lot of cowardice here. You know, I'm from the greater state of New Jersey, where we let the cowards die out in the sun, you know?
Yeah. Well, I'm from the greater state of New York, and I can tell you that, you know, Junkyard Justice, he's a serious competitor. I've seen him on Midweek Madness. I'm glad to see him here on the main roster. Nasty. Osaka Street Cutter.
That man back to Osaka with that one.
Yeah. Bent the neck one way and then bent it the other way.
You were saying about the Junkyard?
Well, I mean, you know, Junkyard Justice, you know, he seems to be a great wrestler. I've seen him wrestle a couple of times. That Kevin Von Erich style cross body off the middle rope. But we're going to see what Junkyard Justice can do here tonight. And is that like a rubber tire he's got around his waist and over his shoulders?
I believe the rubber tire is around his waist, yes. Over his shoulders. Oh, goodness gracious. I can't really say.
Nasty. Shining Wizard.
Yeah,
I mean, it looks like it's the same material. You got to think you're going to get hot wrestling in, you know, thick rubber.
I mean, maybe it works as body armor. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I mean, if that's the case, then maybe he's got an advantage over the other people. Maybe management needs to look into that.
Well, we'll have to pass that along, right? So, I mean, oh my goodness.
Nasty atomic toss that time. Cover.
Hucked that man halfway across the ring.
I mean, I remember in the 90s, there was a guy who tried to wrestle, and he'd do a frog splash with a chest protector on, and finally they told him, you know, that's protecting you too much. You can't wear that in the ring.
We're going to talk to Junkyard Justice. I hadn't even thought about that. You know, the fact that he might be wearing body armor.
Yeah, basically, you know.
The man's got rubber chainmail out here.
Got a plus 20 on his defense rolls.
Ooh. Dante Dixon in a lot of trouble here. He is wearing his butt whipping.
Well, and Dante's getting gassed, too.
Nice. My man caught him with a cutter right out of a jawbreaker.
Yeah, that was a beautiful combination there.
Dante Dixon looking good. There's that spinning chop I was talking about earlier.
Well, and Dante Dixon waited for the man to get up. He didn't attack him when he was still on the ground, and Junkyard Justice couldn't do anything about it.
That's what you're supposed to do, man. You want to catch your opponent while they're immobile. You know? Best way to do a flashy. Oh, there's another stun. Best way to do a flashy move is to an opponent that's not moving.
Oh, went for that blockbuster.
He was moving that time. Moving right out the way.
It's a good move, and we've seen so far 2 stunners and an ace crusher, a diamond cutter, whatever you want to call it, from Dante Dixon. He's been working the neck. He wanted to work the neck a little bit more with that top turnbuckle blockbuster, but no water in the pool.
Ooh.
Nice suplex. Yeah. Kind of worried that Junkyard Justice might have his feet break that fluorescent light tube in the process, but no, he had the spacing and the distance.
1, 2. These guys going at it right, so.
2 count off that power slam. Now a front chancery here, an elbow to the upper part of the back.
Right between the shoulder blades.
And, you know, I talked about it a little bit earlier with Ricky Valentino needing to be able to have a move and then being ready for the follow-up. I think Junkyard Justice a couple of times in this match has hit stuff, and maybe he was surprised by it and did not have a follow-up for it.
Well, listen, The nerves are probably getting to him. This is not midweek mid-card. This is fight to survive. This is big stakes here. He's going up against Dante Dixon.
We saw another cover off the diving knee.
My goodness.
Well, we talk about distance and spacing and everything, and I don't know, Dante thought he was Superman for a second.
Well, somehow he's calling the daring one, not the smart.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, he somehow missed all those weapons. I don't know how he did it.
Thank goodness. But he did not miss that concrete. Oof.
The back of his head hit that light tube on the apron.
This is definitely not favoring the daring one, Dante Dixon. Look at this.
Dante, nice plancha over the top rope to the outside.
Yeah, referee kept counting too. He didn't even break up the count there.
Now Dante sent to the outside, and there's a claw.
Dante quickly get that ball from him.
A Killer Kowalski style stomach claw from the man.
Oh yeah, you just want to grab a piece of meat when you do that. Honestly, like a piece of flesh, grab it, twist it. It's vulnerable. Just a meaty piece of meat. You do that in real life to a person who goes to the gym, it's gonna hurt. They're gonna be doing everything they can to get you off of it.
It's almost like when you pick up a football and your fingers just know to go in between the laces. You hook that gut claw, and you get that leverage by sticking that middle finger right in the guy's belly button.
Oh my goodness, that's abusive right there. You put your finger in somebody's belly button. Now you're looking for a real fight. Look at this.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, right on that concrete. Dante
Dixon, on his head.
He might have just gave this man the worst concussion.
Yeah, I mean, a nasty Steiner screwdriver outside. I thought it was going to be a Falcon arrow.
Me too.
Dropping a man on his head.
Dixon throws Carey to the wind here. Look at both men are down.
Yeah, it looked like maybe heads collided there.
I want to say a special shout out to PG. He's watching from backstage. He's watching from the limo on his way home with that championship goal. Look at this pin here. Dixon. Those guys from Junkyard.
Yeah. And bridging German. And now Dante takes his man to the corner. 2 shots. Well, there's another cutter. That's Masato Tanaka's Diamond Dust.
We were just talking 2 minutes ago about how Dante Dixon was in trouble. Look at this momentum. He's just swinging left and right here.
Yeah, back body drop. Yeah, nobody's really had any sustained momentum for any period of time. Here it is.
Oh, there it is.
There's
no! He just compacted Dante Dixon. He might have hurt that man's spine.
Yeah. I told you if he hit that tonight, it was going to be all over.
Oh, my goodness. We got thoughts and prayers in the chat. Thoughts and prayers for that man. This is our 3rd injury of the night already. So it has been a rough night in July here, leading up to August in the cage.
Yeah. That's going to be a can't-miss pay-per-view.
Oh, yeah. J-Par versus the Mezzanine in the cage.
Well, 11 minutes and 52 seconds. It's that knockout with the compactor, and Junkyard Justice gets the win over Dante Dixon.
What a match that was. We're definitely not gonna hit the last of this matchup right here, boy. But man, it's a solid win for the Junkyard Justice.